this is your final module, and I just want to congratulate you on making it this far. So we're going to be looking at how to add a blog post to our website, how to add email subscriptions. So when visitors land on your website, they can sign up to your MailChimp newsletter. So I'm going to show you how to add the email subscription and how to link that to MailChimp. How to add a shop. So we're going to be using a plugin called WooCommerce, which makes adding a shop to WordPress very, very easy. And I'll be showing you how to add your first product. And then I'll be showing you how to make your website live. So when you're ready, you can launch your site into the real world. We'll also be talking about where to get help going forward. So let's jump into it. So sign into your WordPress dashboard by typing in your domain name /WordPress-admin and log in that way, or by going through your Bluehost login. Once you've arrived at your WordPress dashboard, on the left hand side, we're going to be setting up our first post. So the post is your blog posts. So let's click on post. And then we're going to click on add new. Now here you can see there's a post that's already been installed. This is just a generic WordPress post that is there. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to delete this one. So you can just click that and go move to trash and apply, or just go trash. So that one's been removed now. So what we're going to do is add a new post. So click on add new. So this is our first post that we're creating. So we want to give it a really good title. So when creating your blog posts, you want to think about what customers are typing into Google, and your blog post needs to be answering that question. For example, I'm going to be doing a blog post on how to make vegan donuts. So when I go into Google search, if you go into the Google search engine and start typing your question, so I'm going to say, how do I make vegan? And then add D. Then it comes up with donuts here. So this is the question that I want to be asking. So I'm going to copy and put that as my title. So that's a really good little tool, which is called Google Suggest. So they're just suggesting things that people are already typing. So you can copy and paste that. So that's going to be my title for my blog post. You now want to use the Divi Builder to build out your page. So you just click on use the Divi Builder. Now below this, you'll see that Yoast has been added onto this post. So you need to go through and edit your focus keywords and edit the snippet. So you add your keyword and edit your snippet. I'm going to give it the slug vegan donuts. And I'm going to write a description. So they've all come up green. I'm just going to close that snippet. Now obviously readability isn't good because I haven't added anything yet to my blog post. So again, we clicked on the Divi Builder. Now we've got this Yoast SEO tool that we need to fill in. And then I'm going to go down and start building out my blog post page. So on the top, I'm going to add a title image. So I'm just going to grab a picture of donuts. So I'm going to go into pixels. Again, give it an alternate text. Set that as my background image. And then I'm going to insert just a single column and a text module and give it the title of my blog. Then I'm going to add another standard section. I'm going to give it one column and I'm going to insert text here about how to make, or an introduction on the best donuts ever. And then I'm going to add an image. So I'm not going to create a new section, I'm just going to add an image here of some more yummy looking donuts, or of me making them. Always remembering to give an alternate text and a description. And then I'm going to add, and then I'm just going to duplicate those. So there's more text about how to make donuts, another image. Then there's all the ingredients and another image, and so forth. So you can just build out your page however you like it. And then at the bottom, I'm going to add an email subscription so that at the bottom people can then subscribe if they want to read more and get more newsletters. So we'll be learning how to do that a bit later with adding email subscription. So I've now built out my blog post. So I've got all my content and all my images in there. And then on the right hand side, we want to set a featured image. So this image will show as a snippet to your blog posts. So I'm going to use that one. Then I'm going to give it some tags. These are all things that Google likes reading. Thinking about those words that people will be searching for. And then we want to add it to a category. So we're going to create a new category. We're going to give it the words how to, and I'm going to make it a parent category. And then I'm going to add another category called vegan and add that under how to. I'm also going to make another category and add that under how to as well. Now up here it talks about the page layout, so you can make it full width left side or right side. I'm going to leave the right sidebar because people are used to seeing right sidebar in blogs so that they can click through to other blogs. And you can change what's shown on the sideboard over under appearance. So let's just publish that, or save draft if you don't want it to publish it. So publish that. You can also schedule your posts as well. So to change what is shown in the sidebar, all you need to do is go down to appearance and go to widgets. And then here it has the sidebar setting. So people can search, people can see recent posts, recent comments, archives of what's in your blog, categories and meta descriptions and contact information. So I'm going to get rid of archives. So I don't really want people seeing that. It's unnecessary. I'm going to get rid of meta description as well. I'm going to leave categories. I'm going to get rid of comments. And I'll leave recent posts and search so people can see it. So once you've adjusted your sidebar, now let's go and have a look at that post. So go back into posts, go into how do you make vegan donuts or your first post, and then preview changes here. So here you can see on the right hand sidebar, it's got the search, it's got recent posts, and it's got the categories and how people can contact us. Now the actual post, it's posted the title, the author, the date, the categories and comments, and it's also put the big heading there. So I don't want this large title or this large image. I actually want the header image to be at the top with the title. So what we're going to do now is go and adjust those settings in the Divi Builder area. So go to Dashboard, go to Divi and Theme Options, go to Layout, and then on the single post layout, you can choose which of those you want to be shown. So I'm going to get rid of the author, the categories and the comments. I'm just going to leave the date. I'm going to get rid of the thumbs on the post. So that will get rid of that big image that was displayed at the top. save changes. And now let's see if that's changed those settings. Now it's still got the title here. So I'm wanting to get rid of that title and stylize my title in the header. So to get rid of the title, go back into editing that post. So you back in edit the post, how to make vegan donuts. And over on the right hand side, see how it says post title show. I'm going to say hide. And then I'm going to update that. Now I'm going to preview those changes. And there we go, to put the header at the top. So now I can enable Visual Builder and style the blog. So now I can stylize these. So I'm going to cover and just play around with these settings. And then I'm going to adjust the text so you can see it a bit better. So let's make it light color, let's capitalize it, let's increase its size, and let's give it a shadow so you can read it a bit better. I'm going to make that shadow a bit darker, just blur it a bit. I'm going to center that text and then save that out. So now I have my heading stylized like I want it. Then I'm going to add just a bit more dimension here by adding a box shadow to the bottom, as you can see there. And I'll do that for each element just to give it a nice style, a bit of dimension. And so that's how you go in and style and adjust your blog posts. Now the next thing we need to do is connect our blog post to our website so that people can find it. So we're going to add a menu that says blog, and then we're going to add the blog posts into that blog page. So to do that, we need to go into our dashboard,